going, guys? Welcome back to Basketball Down Under. Today we are here to look at how Trae Young is dominating in the NBA. In an NBA that is leading to bigger and stronger point guards, Trae Young is absolutely revolutionizing the NBA again. He's a 6'1" point guard that is absolutely tearing up the NBA, and he is giving the NBA a hell of a lot of trouble. No one can guard the man. Now at the start I said again, and you might be like, Trae Young's been in the NBA for only 2 or 3 years, and that is correct. But we've seen this before in a man named Stephen Curry. Trae Young is Steph Curry 10 years younger. He may not look it with that balding hairline, but he is. And Trae Young is absolutely dominating at the moment. It is unreal to watch. In Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, where it's the 2 best Eastern Conference teams, we saw a stacked Milwaukee go up Atlanta Hawks, and Trae Young dropped 48 in an absolute mammoth performance. Let's look at Milwaukee defensively. They got Giannis Antetokounmpo, 6'11", previous Defensive Player of the Year. They got Drew Holiday, who's an All-NBA defensive player. They got PJ Tucker, who we've all seen what he can do on the defensive end. And heck, they can even put Chris Middleton if they even wanted to. But still, with those 4 seriously elite defenders, Trae Young managed to go up with 48 points with absolutely no sweat. This is absolutely huge for 2 reasons. In the playoffs, everybody's watching. Every NBA executive is watching the playoffs. NBA executives reshape their team to see what worked in the playoffs and see how they can implement that to their squad. If we look at Philadelphia, they had a 6'11" point guard in Ben Simmons who couldn't shoot and couldn't do anything and absolutely crumbled. Executives are going to see that and be like, these big point guards, we're going to have to rethink this. They're going to have a look at Trae Young, a traditional sized point guard from about 40 years ago in the 80s kind of thing. I know Atlanta got smoked in Game 2 by 30 points, but that was always going to happen. Milwaukee woke up and killed them. But Trae Young, he's going to be out for vengeance in the future games. He's going to be absolutely looking to tear it up. This Atlanta Hawks team that we're currently seeing is very different to any team that we've seen in the playoffs recently. Trae Young is their star point guard that's absolutely dishing dimes and putting up massive points. His supporting cast is not very good. He's got Kevin Huerter, who's a bucket, but he's still not that good. He's not an all-star, and he won't be for a few years. They got Bogdanovic, where he can put the ball in the hole, but he doesn't really do too much other than that. They got Clint Capella, who's more just a traffic cone that sets screens, and hey, they are great screens, but he's not really that all-star center. And then they got John Collins as well, who's just another big guy who can just dunk a bit. He doesn't really have too much skill either. So that's why what Trae Young is doing at the moment is absolutely remarkable. He's scoring at all 3 levels. First of all, as soon as he gets past half court, you gotta defend him. Talk about Logo Lillard, this is too far. Trae, you gotta guard the man from too far out. He's scoring threes like it's absolutely nobody's business and shooting him all the way from the car park. His range is impeccable. Once they finally start playing up on him, he gets that high screen and roll from either John Collins or Clint Capella. This is where Trae Young's really at his best, downhill. If the defense sags off just a little bit, he's gonna pop that shot. That's his first option. He loves that pop shot 3. But if the defender pushes up on him too much, he's going all the way to the rim. And no, because Trae Young is not 6'5", jumping out the building a bit similar to Westbrook. Trae Young is completely different. He's just gonna put a nice little floater over the top and get you that easy bucket. His floaters are just bringing back the 1990s kind of basketball, and I love to see it. Now let's say Trae Young gets that screen and roll and he gets the double team. Trae Young is just as deadly. He is nearly the best alley-oop passer in the league, throwing all those lobs to Clint Capella and John Collins. He doesn't really care what the defense is doing. He's laying you that perfect dot pass every single time. He doesn't care who's on him, what's he doing, what the day is. He's gonna put the ball in the hole. Too far Trae is here, and it's crazy. Like I said before, with the absolute disastrous performance of Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers, NBA executives are going to be seeing that, and they're going to be looking to put those more skillful, more range type kind of point guards in their team. There's going to be a few more guards that are undersized that wouldn't have thought to be picked up, but are going to be picked up because of Trae Young. How can you guard somebody if you take a step off so he doesn't blow past you, he's going to shoot it and make it. If you press up on him, he's going to get a nice little floater over the top of you, and if you double team, he's going to hit you a pinpoint pass. How can you defend that? But if I put my NBA type coach hat on, this is how I would defend Trae Young. It's a hard task, but it's very doable. Since he's a very small guy, if you niggle him and irritate him, he's going to start missing his shots. So off ball, I'm not saying throw him around, but give him a few cheeky elbows when the ref's not looking. That's going to seriously help. His head's just not going to be in the game as much as it was. But when you're defending Trae Young, you've got to take a different approach. You don't want to put that bigger defender on him because he's just going to shoot it over the top from you from a step back. What you've got to actually do is find someone that's actually faster than him. Now Trae, he's very, very shifty, but he's not the fastest guy on the court. So to defend Trae Young and stop him, you've just got to put on a faster defender. So Milwaukee, they've actually got a very good matchup for him. They've got Drew Holiday. And if not Drew Holiday, I'm putting Pat Connaughton on him. I know it sounds a bit funny, but he's about 6'4", he's got a bit of size, he's also quick and very athletic, and he's got a long wingspan to stop Trae Young. We all know Trae Young is a young player who really feeds off his own confidence. The more confidence he gets, the more shots he's going to make. So as soon as you start getting in his head, he's not going to be as destructive as he always is. But let's be honest, nobody could guard Steph Curry in his prime, and Trae Young's certainly on the way to Steph Curry's prime. I love seeing small guards dominating the NBA. It's been a while since it's really happened, but I love it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and I'll catch you later.